Hello, it's Beth at Parris House Woolworks, and I just wanted to do an update video on what our Parris House Creative Community Mighty Networks platform looks like. It is January 31st, 2022, and I am just about to send everyone who has expressed interest in this platform the join link. So it's pretty much ready to get started, but I wanted to give a little tour of it in its initial view, so that people who may not have already taken a look at it or joined us for our Zoom introduction last week can get a little tour of the platform and see if you might want to join us too. So the reason that I created this platform is because I am increasingly troubled by what we are seeing on Facebook. We see trolls, we see unkindness, we see very surface level discussion. The Facebook platform does not really lend itself to what I think is deep discussion, even in groups. Facebook is continually harvesting your data. It's continually throwing advertising at you. It is showing you in your feed what it thinks you should see and not necessarily all the things that you want to see. And safety on Facebook, I think, is questionable, even in creative and craft groups. So I wanted to create a platform that would be different. And fortunately, Mighty Networks is a platform base on which creative communities or any kind of communities can be created. And so I thought I would give it a try. So let me just give you a little tour of this. This is the home page, and it's going to show you all the things that have been posted recently on that page by all members. Now, because I haven't opened this creative community up, and that'll happen later this afternoon, all of the posts are mine. But when everyone is on it and interacting, this feed is going to show all of the things that you're interested in, all of the things that other people have posted. And you can sort that. You can see right here we have showing personal feed, but you can sort by your activity, from your hosts, from people who are near you, because if you put in your location information, it will show you who is near you. Quick posts, questions and polls, articles, events, all of those things can be sorted in this home page right here that shows you the feed. If you go over here on the left-hand side and click on Discovery, you'll see that there's a space for top posts. This will show you, when we're all up and running, the people near you. Topics that you can click on, and notice that you can follow or unfollow any topic that is within the Mighty Network. So if you're interested in rug hooking, but you're not interested in knitting, crochet, or yarn, you can unfollow this one, and you won't see the posts from that show up in your feed. However, you can go to it at any time, even if you're not following it. So you'll see that we have topics here, and I'm going to skip down here to topics so that I can give you just a little overview of what the topics are as we start out with this community. Topics can be added, groups can be added, and topics can be added according to member interest. In fact, after we had our introduction Zoom last week, we got an idea for a new topic, and I did add it. So in the community starting out, we have the heart and soul of the matter. This is about creativity and why it is important in your life. I know for a lot of people, creativity is an aspect of self-care. It is a way to get through difficult times. And that's where we talk about this kind of thing. But we also have spaces for rug hooking, punch hooking, felting, knitting, crochet, yarn craft, Design, any kind of design. It doesn't have to be textile art. This is a space for asking questions that might come up if you are a person who has my book and is reading it and going through the projects. Gardening, chicken keeping, beekeeping, canning and preserving, handmade soap and skincare, recipe swap. This is a section for business and studio owners to bat around ideas and get support from one another. Writer's Corner for people who are writing. It doesn't matter if you're published, you're unpublished. This is the place to get support. Poetry, book club, show binge. This is just a lightweight area. What are you watching? What are you reading? Pets, travel, our home places. And this came up in our introduction Zoom. I'm stuck. How many times have you been in a project and you just aren't quite sure where to go with it next? That's the place to have that conversation. So I want to show you that if you click on these, and some of these I have what I call seeded with initial posts. Here in rug hooking, you'll see that there's an initial post. And I've just posted a question. What's one thing each of us can do to help bring new people in new places to rug hooking? So that's just a post. If you go back to topics, I have a post in, where is it? Might be in readers. No, it's not in that one. Let's see. Well, let's use this one as an example. In knitting, crochet, and yarn craft, I have a post asking who's on Ravelry. Some of you may be on Ravelry and you might want to share your Ravelry profile there so that you can also connect over there. Some of you may not, and that's fine too, but that's just an initial post in that topic. So these are the topics. Again, we can add to this as the platform goes through. And then in events, when we create events, you'll find them in here. I showed you discovery. Members are going to show up here. This is the about for the creative community, what it's for. And then there's an invite section where you can invite other people to the community if you would like to. So if you get on the community and you really enjoy it and you find that you would like to invite other people, this is the place that you can do that. So I'll go back here just because this is the most interesting page. And I want to tell you what I plan to be doing with this platform. The platform is a monthly fee paid platform. Right now I'm charging $9.99 a month for access. And that helps to cover the actual fee that I pay to Mighty Networks to have the platform up at all. So it is a paid platform on my end. I need to pay for the service. And also for my time in arranging both, well, the simplest thing is moderation, but then also content creation and administration. And what I plan to have offered on this platform every month is live streams. There might be how-tos, exclusive patterns for you, guest interviews, bringing guests in to talk about what they do and give information. There will be shop discounts in my shop for people who are subscribers. We'll have craft-alongs. We might have write-alongs. We might have evenings where everybody just shows up and brings whatever craft they have. So they're kind of like virtual meetups. And if it's possible in the future, if we have enough members, we might be able to do also in-person meetups in different areas. So that is what I'm looking to achieve with this. It is much more extensive and much more interactive than Facebook groups. One of the things I see on Facebook groups that often bothers me is someone will post a question and they might be new to a craft or whatever it is, and they could get 100 answers or more in the answer in the comments. And frankly, the quality of those answers varies very widely. Some of the answers might be extremely helpful and extremely well reasoned by people with experience in whatever it is. And some answers might be distinctly unhelpful for that person. And it's very hard to sort through those in a Facebook group, especially in a large Facebook group. So again, I think a platform like this, I think small interactive classes that are starting to spring up online all over the internet, I think those things are really the places where we can sink our teeth into the creative pursuits that we have and dive deep and have really important discussions. So if you are interested in joining this platform, I will be sending an email out later this afternoon to people who have already expressed interest with an invite link. And if you would like to have an invite link as well and come in and check out what it's all about, email me at info@parrishousewoolworks.com. That's 2 R's in Parris, so it's parrishousewoolworks.com. And just send me a notification that you're interested, and I will send you the invite link. You will have 3 days to peruse the site and participate in the site and see what's going on and decide whether or not you want to continue with your membership. So it's a 3-day free trial. And after that, you can join, and hopefully many of you will, and we will have a very heartfelt, safe, inclusive space for people who are creative or makers, artists, writers. It doesn't have to be professionally. This can be your hobby only. And hopefully we'll get those people into the group and we'll have great discussion. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see some of you on our platform.